All right, man.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Episode number 1.
C.C.C Radio. Let's get it. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, man, and we just gotta put pen to paper, bro. We just gotta start doing it, you know.
Exactly.
Enough talking, enough brainstorming. We just gotta, we just gotta do it.
Yeah.
So, welcome. We're here in C.C.C Radio, and we're just trying to get this thing going, you know.
Exactly. C.C.C Radio. I guess the reason why we started this is a few reasons. Number one, a lot of people just aren't financially literate, right? What was the stat? 79% of Canadians aren't financially literate, which is kind of concerning, right? So
definitely concerning, man. I mean, there's way more than what we're taught, in just day-to-day school. There's way more than what we see in a day-to-day life. What we see in every single day is just spending.
Yeah.
Spending. There's never a talk about, unless you go and look for it, it's never in your face like, hey man, you should, probably put your money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of spending your money on bottles, maybe you should, put your money on a stock. Maybe
Exactly.
you should put your money towards your house or your retirement, whatever it is. So there's way more that we've been seeing lately, than that's not in our face all the time.
And that's the culture that we just want to create, right? That's the reason why we wanted to do this, is because we want to create a culture where that's normal. Mm-hmm. Thinking like that is normal. Mm-hmm. Thinking of, I want to invest in real estate so that eventually I can sell that house and make more money on that, or whether that be stocks or options or bonds or anything.
Yeah.
We want to make that normal, and we want to make that accessible for everyone.
Exactly.
That's the point of this, I would say, right?
Exactly. And you know what? It's not all about the money either. Within this, little next wave that we're on, or new wave. I don't want to say next because I don't think there's another one.
Yeah.
I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I want to stay here for the rest of my time. It's not all about financials. It's about personal growth. It's about feeling good. It's about
Exactly.
It's about helping other people. Because we can be deep in these books right now, and we can be absorbing all this knowledge, but this knowledge is not good if you don't share it with other people, you know?
And that's why I catch myself too. I'm reading all these books and I'm like, whoa, I'm excited to talk to Sergio about this, or
Exactly.
or my little brothers, or our other friends. I'm just amped to talk to people about it because I feel like I'm helping them out by telling them, you know what I mean? I don't want to be just listen to what Ricardo's saying, he's a preacher. That's not the point of this. The whole point of this is, to try to spark that change in someone. Because a lot of people, they're going to hear this and they're just going to continue their lives, and then it's not going to be till they're 45 where they're going to be like, oh, shit.
Damn, I should have listened to you
Shit.
fucking guys.
Literally.
No, and at the end of the day, we're not experts. We're not experts
not.
on this. At the end of the day, I'm still learning every single day. This is brand new to me. But the reason I want to be able to share with other people is because I feel like it's so beneficial.
Yeah.
And you might just need a little nudge, or you might just need somebody to, it might resonate with you at some point. Something that I say or something that somebody else said, and you're like, I gotta wake up.
Yeah.
Because you might be just not realizing that you're so complacent in your day-to-day 9 to 5 afternoon shift job, and you're just working your 40 hours to get paid in a couple weeks. You pay your bills, you go out for dinner, and then you wait for next Thursday to get paid again.
Literally. Literally.
There's way more that you can do. You just gotta really ask yourself, what am I doing? What is my day-to-day life like? What am I doing? Am I just working? Am I just waking up, having my breakfast, waiting for my shift to start, doing my shift, and then watching a movie after that?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, absolutely, but there's more that you can do.
Yeah.
Especially
if you're complaining, right? If the people are happy, working their 9 to 4, going home, watching their Netflix, and they're happiest people in the world. That's amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? If that's you, that's you. Mm-hmm. It's the ones who are complaining. The ones who are working at 9 to 4 and just mad. I don't want to do this. But they're not doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't even realize that you can tap into something else until you start doing that something else.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't realize that a book that you might have picked up, it might change your life,
Yeah.
There's way more, instead of maybe having your shift, working your full 8-hour shift, and then watching Netflix for 3 hours, maybe you can cut Netflix half. You don't have to cut off Netflix. There's nothing wrong with watching your movies or playing your video games, but maybe that doesn't need to consume all of your time. Maybe you can do something else to better yourself. You know, watching Transformers doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It gets your mind off things, but you can better yourself with, you know, maybe reading a book or learning just more about yourself, you know? Movie doesn't teach you about yourself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's what I'm on right now, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I hope to be on for the rest of my time.
That's same here, brother. Like, we both have been reading a book, The 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. We both been reading that, and then one of the chapters, it says, like, what is it? Take care of yourself like someone you care for, right?
Something like that.
And that resonated with me. Like, that stuck with me because I really thought about it. I'm like, yo, like, how is it that majority of people, let's say you have a pet and they become sick, how is it that you're gonna follow the schedule that the vet gave you? Like, to, let's say, give that dog medicine every Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. 99% of dog owners, 8:59 they're there to administer that dose of prescription of drug, right? Yeah. But when it comes to like humans, apparently like 1/3 of the population doesn't even take the prescription.
Yeah, they're prescribed and they don't even go fill it up.
Exactly. The next 1/3, they take it for like a week and then they don't even continue. Mm-hmm. And then basically Jordan Peterson's point was, we know ourselves the most to the point where we like are so easy to shake it off when it comes to us. Like, oh, I don't have to work out today because I have this to do. When it comes to us, we're so easy to brush off like what's positive, right? We don't know that, or we don't realize that we got to take care of us first, you know? It's not selfish. And it's far from selfish to take care of yourself first. Make sure that you're good before you start trying to help others, you know? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with helping others, but you got to be good before you try to fix the world, you know? Yeah. There's this meme that I seen, or like, just not even a meme, it was just a picture, like, you know, it was, if you wouldn't feed a plant or your pets pop, why would you give that to yourself? Yeah. And it's as simple as that. Yeah. Like, it's for pleasure. Yeah, pop is tasty, whatever. But think about it. What is that? It's liquid sugar, bro. Yeah. It's nothing for it. Acid. There's nothing there for you, you know? So if a plant is gonna die off it, why would you give it to yourself? That's facts. I never really thought about it like that. Yeah, like if you wouldn't give your pet Coke, or whatever it is, why would you give it to yourself? Yeah. So it goes back to the what Jordan said. Mm-hmm. You know, why you take better care of your dog than you take care of yourself. And it's crazy because it's not even for yourself to be better. It's like Jordan Peterson was saying, it's kind of like our debt to society. You know what I mean? Yes. Like I don't owe it to myself to be the best version of me. I owe it to everyone around me to be the best version of me. Because like let's say for example, like my personal why in life is for my family, my loved ones. Like that's my why. That's like my drive. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So by me not taking care of myself, that's actually so hypocritical. Yeah. My why goes to shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it starts with me taking care of myself, which eventually will help me manifest my why. Right? Exactly. And push me to the next limits. There's nothing selfish about that. Yeah. Nothing at all. Not a single bit. So what would be like some things that you do to hold yourself accountable, like, or to check yourself, to make sure that, you know, Sergio's on the right path? Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how I don't really, maybe I should, but I don't sit down and ask myself, how am I doing? Mm-hmm. Like once I've started this, how am I doing? But I do know that I'm trying to meditate, you know, trying to start knowing, like learning, teaching myself how to meditate, because that shit's not easy. No. That shit's not easy. Yeah. You're sitting there and you're like, okay, let me sit down here for a second. And then you open your eyes or some shit, or like, I don't know, you start thinking about other stuff. You know? So, and I'm trying to do that every day, you know? I'm trying to have a routine, a morning routine, every single day. Yeah. Not just on the weekdays, not just Monday to Friday, but Saturday, Sunday. So it was you who told me, you're like, yo, why is it that we're only like taking things serious Monday to Friday, and then when Saturday and Sunday come along, it's like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like we can do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah, like it's like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, we don't only breathe on Monday to Friday. We don't only drink water Monday to Friday. Exactly. Like, this has to be every single day. Yeah, it's all about like self-awareness, I guess. You know what I mean? Like it comes down to like being aware with yourself, knowing like how you feel in the moment. Like I know like me, the way I work on my mental health is I go on a lot of walks, you know, like in the like the wilderness or by like little rivers or stupidness like that. But like that really clears my mind. Like I'll just sit there in the silence, and all of a sudden it's like I come out of that and I know I feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I'm actually like trying to like tune in with myself, which has helped me a lot as well.
It's crazy you say that because I'm brand new to this meditating thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can't go a day without it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I like my heart's racing. I wake up, I have my coffee, and like maybe my heart isn't racing as in like adrenaline, but like I don't feel as calm as I should when I don't meditate, or if I don't meditate. You know, it's much calmer. It's not easy to put pen and paper and like say those things. It sounds weird. It sounds weird. It sounds funny. Like, why am I saying these things? But I've been reading that there's so much power in them, you know, and not just writing things down, but actually
like saying them in the
saying them. Like I told you about the dream that I had the other day.
Jeez. Let us know.
Yeah, man. If anybody knows me, they know that LeBron James is like
the GOAT.
Like if you talk down on LeBron James, we have issues, you know. Like I'm not talking to you type of thing.
No comments on LeBron.
So, anyways, I've been saying how like I'm gonna get a Tesla. I'm gonna get a Tesla Model S. I told you exactly how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Long story short, bro, I have the most vivid dream the other day of LeBron James out of whoever. LeBron James pulls up to my crib in the exact same Model S that I've been saying.
Yeah.
And like it gave me goosebumps when I woke up. It gave me chills because I haven't had a vivid dream like that, and it's only ever happened once I had like an a loud or like an out loud affirmation, an out loud like
you kind of
saying my ideas,
in a way you kind of like brought
goals.
it into existence. Like you kind of like manifested. You said, you know what, like my whole mindset is gonna be toned into like I want to better myself, and obviously not just for the Tesla, but like you want to better yourself for you, your family. A Tesla is just a result. You know what I mean?
Tesla is just like a material thing.
But it's crazy how like once you really put that in your brain, LeBron James is in your driveway.
Weird. Like obviously, you know what? Never gonna happen, you know. I'm never gonna see LeBron James driving up to my house in a Tesla. That's just out of this world. But I am gonna have that Tesla.
Yeah.
That Tesla is gonna be a thing. Like I started listening to this guy Nano. This guy looks just like us.
Yeah.
He's literally one of the homies. You know, one of the homies, and like seeing a person like that have a vision board, meditate, read every morning, like just always trying to better themselves, makes me realize that that's not just fugazi talk on YouTube about like some guy that I've never seen before, like some random guest speaker talking over some motivational images. Like it's not that. It's somebody that has actually that I can relate to, that I can resonate with. Like, yo, this guy's one of the homies. Like, he could be one of my people, you know. But yeah, him having a vision board and him having all that shit that I've been talking about, and like, you know, obviously not an expert, but just getting better every day. Like that's fucking great. That's motivating. That's motivating because it makes me realize like, yo, I can do that.
Exactly.
Until you see someone in action that you can relate with.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what changed me. That's what like kind of.
Like it wasn't one of those like cheesy like oh buy this grow your business and like you know those YouTube ones.
Yeah, man wasn't selling nothing. He was just talking. He was
just talking straight facts.
He was just talking just like us, you know, with his own New York slang, and he just chatting. Man has earrings, tatted, chains, like whatever. It's just somebody that I can relate to. Yeah. You know, I got no tats, I got no chains. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, man. And like the thing is, like, I feel like it all comes down to like just like believing in yourself with all these affirmations and all these like, you know, positive thoughts, but then also like showing people that you believe in yourself as well. That's super important. Coming back to like the, you know, you being confident, that is a lot to do with who you hang around with too. Because if your cats around you are just bringing you down and you know, dissing you and, you know, you're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel like shit. And you know, I'm 25 now. I've experienced life. I've been on you know, both sides there. But like, that's just straight facts. The people you hang around with, you have to make sure like they're aligned with your goals and they're not just an anchor in your life because misery, no, what is it called? Misery. Sorry, Latino problems here. Misery though is it loves company, sorry.
And you know what, man? Like you could be, your whole group could be, you know, that. Yeah. Everyone bringing each other down, but that doesn't mean that there isn't like hope for example, there isn't hope of, you know, one of you. It could be you. It could be the person that, whatever. One of you coming out of that and being like the pulling force for everybody to be better. You know, because it's really easy if your whole squad is just complacent. There's no trying to get better. There's no bettering yourselves. It's really easy to just stay there because you don't realize, you don't know that you could be doing more. You know, so it just takes one thought.
And for all the young YGs out there, you know, listening, like straight up, like the older you get, the cooler taking care of yourself gets.
Literally,
and that's a straight factual. Like the more you're in tone with your mental, the more that you're giving to your community, the more that you are bettering yourself, the more that you are working out for yourself. That's fucking cool. Screw this other shit.
Everything just starts falling into place.
Yeah.
Everything just, without realizing it, you know, everything just starts falling into place. The man, Wiz Khalifa, bro. Wiz Khalifa said, he has a crazy quote where it's like, I thought the boss thing to do was to stay up late, partying and all that, until I started waking up early and realized that the real bosses are waking up in the morning.
Exactly.
You know?
But then the older you get, it's like, yo, like this long-term shit is what I'm trying to build. Like this is, you get what I'm saying?
You're not 24 or 23, 25 forever.
Exactly.
You know? And
that's our sacrifice. Sacrificing our present time for our future. That is our responsibility.
That's it. Like, do you want to be able to go to the club on Saturday, or do you want to be able to own a crib for 5 years?
Damn, that's fact.
So Friday, Saturday, do you want to be in the club every Friday, Saturday, spending money on bottles and going out to eat and all that? Or you want to take half of that money that you would have spent and save it.
Exactly.
Towards whatever it is, you know? Put it towards the stocks, put it towards your home savings, put it towards, you know, retirement savings, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That'll make you feel better. You know, when you start seeing your bank account grow, you don't want to spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
When your bank account is low all the time, you don't care to spend that money. But once you put a couple paychecks away and you see, you know, 5 stacks growing, you're like, man, I don't want to go out to eat.
Yeah.
So it's all baby steps. It's all baby steps to just get started. And yeah, you gotta think of the bigger picture.
Exactly.
You can't eat the whole pizza at once, you know, it's one step at a time.
I guess like Sergio, like would there be anybody like you would say like is a role model to you, or anyone that you have like looked up to?
Yeah, I mean, I could say, you know who my homie is, LeBron James, bro. Yeah. LeBron James. Just the fact that the man has been, no matter what he does, he's always doubted.
Yeah.
He's always been doubted, and you never see it affect him. So aside from his sports, like, yes, the sports speaks for itself, but everything else that he's doing within the community, and he had all the odds stacked against him.
Yeah.
So that's inspiring, man. That's motivating. Like,
I hear you.
Like, yo, if he made it out, like, there's no reason why I can't, you know? Exactly. I can't. Sorry, there's no reason why I can't have an impact. Yeah, I would say, how about you?
For me, I don't even know, man. Like, for me, I would say like a role model. Probably my dad, yo. That sounds so cheesy, super cheesy. But like, straight up my dad, cause for me, like, you know, he came from a third world country, left as like my family came here as a refugee. You know what I mean? Like, what other shittier situation? Leaving a country because like coming to Canada, you can't even speak the language.
Yeah.
People are like making fun of you because you can't even speak, you can't communicate. Breaking through all those barriers and then coming out like where he's come out. But like him getting out of that just proved to me, yo, like what the hell am I complaining about?
They're brave, man. Brave. I never even like think about those things. You know, I was so young when I came, and you don't realize that like anybody that migrates to another country, like, and you have a full family already.
Yeah.
So brave, you know, or like to raise a family in a country that you didn't grow up in.
Yeah.
A country that is not even your first language. Like, yo, I can't imagine moving to China right now.
That's what I was going to say. Imagine you being pin dropped, like Google Maps, China.
What are you
doing there? What are you doing there?
Yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, you know what? That's awesome, man.
Pre-technology, pre Google Translate. We've always, a barrier is always like, yo, judgment. Like, what are other people saying about me? What do other people think? Like, our parents kind of proved, fuck what other people think.
Yeah.
They come to
Yeah,
another
do what's
country.
best for us.
You gotta do what's best with us, exactly. So like that's kind of like ties in with what we say. Like even with this podcast, like we're not podcaster professionals, but you know what? Like this is fun. I think it's important that the people know like our thoughts. You know what I mean? I feel like there's some kid out there who can grab value, male or female, and just run with it.
Yeah.
Just run with the value. You know what I mean? So like we have like this podcast is meant to build others and to help others realize you're not far from your goal.
Yeah.
There's people in your circle that are actually doing it or been doing it.
Yeah.
So
and you just gotta do it.
it's all your. What is the saying? Your net work equals your net worth. That's exactly the saying there.
I never heard that.
You never heard that.
That's fire.
But yeah, it's like the more people you know, bro, and all it takes is like a little DM, not being shy. You know, like knowing that like others, like yes, you're gonna run into some assholes. Like you're gonna message some people who like think that they have the top secret. They're gonna be the next millionaire. But then you're also going to have those people, though, who are actually inspiring you, inspiring others, building your network, helping you, introducing to you. Like, yo, come here, you want to learn? Like us. I know any of you can message us, DM us. If you want to know what's popping, just go ahead. You know where to reach us. Like, we're accessible like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's about breaking, like, that fear, that barrier. Like, just being able to just be, like, have a foot in chaos, you know, like something that you're unsure of. Like, for example, I really like marketing or photography, but, like, I can't do that. I'm not going to pop. That's just, no. You got to dip your foot and be like, all right, let me get a little camera with my savings. Let me take a little pictures.
It's baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. You got to take baby steps, but you got to take a step. You got
That's
to
what I
take
mean.
one. You got to take one step forward, you know, not like...
You can't dabble with it.
Yeah, you can't try to take the step and think about the step and, what's this person going to think if I take the step? Nah, man.
Yeah.
It's about you. It all comes back to you.
The real shit. I like it, bro.
We'll see where it takes us.
All right, and then, yeah.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you can like this, if you can share this, that'd be awesome.
C.C.C. Radio.
Yeah.
You know, tell your friends, you know.
We'll see where it takes us.
Ride with us.